anything like me, this city and the stadiums in South Philly really mean the world to you. Spent so much time here with family, friends, so many games that you'll just never forget. The Philadelphia Municipal Stadium, later named JFK Stadium, was the first stadium at the South Philly Sports Complexes and opened in 1926. It was home to many concerts as well as the Philadelphia Eagles for a short time and the Philadelphia Quakers of the American Football League. The most notable use of the stadium was the Army-Navy game, which happened every year for 41 years. Some have even played high school football games in that stadium going back to the 40s and 50s.
When we first started going to the games, it was the Spectrum for the Flyers and the Sixers and the Veterans Stadium for the Eagles and the Phillies.
We're standing on the grounds of what once was the Philadelphia Spectrum. The Philadelphia Flyers, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Philadelphia Phantoms all played their home games inside the Spectrum. The Spectrum opened in 1967 and was torn to the ground in 2009. You could also go to the Spectrum to watch the Philadelphia Kicks, the Philadelphia Wings, and even college teams like the LaSalle Explorers. Xfinity Live is now in operation where the Spectrum once stood. The third stadium of the Philadelphia sports complexes was Veterans Stadium, which was home to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Temple Owls from 1971 to 2003. The 700 level, which was located in the upper level of the Vet, was home to some of the most hostile fans, where fighting and urinating outside of bathrooms was common. The stadium also contained a jail, which was certainly one of a kind.
We had season tickets for my dad, my mom, and my two brothers, all five of us, for the Eagles from the time they opened the Vet. So we went down there every Sunday home game as a family, and that's why it'll always be special to me, and that's why other families did things. They went down the shore. Our family thing together was going to the Eagles games on Sundays.
The Wells Fargo Center, which is home to the Philadelphia Flyers and the Philadelphia 76ers, has formerly been called the First Union Center, the Core States Bank Center, and the Wachovia Center. There's been many games here that have been very notable, such as the NBA Finals in 2001, the NHL Stanley Cup Finals in 1997, and the NHL Finals in 2010. Presently, the Wells Fargo Center is also home to the national champion Villanova Wildcats. It will soon be home to the Philadelphia Wings, who are coming back to the city of Philadelphia. Music legends such as Bruce Springsteen and Billy Joel have banners hanging in the rafters at Wells Fargo Center for sellouts in Philadelphia. Lincoln Financial Field opened its doors on August 3rd of 2003, and it was a soccer match rather than a football game, where Barcelona squared off against Manchester United in a friendly match. Lincoln Financial Field is home to the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Temple Owls. The Philadelphia Union also called the Link home for one season as they were waiting on their stadium to be built. Citizens Bank Park opened April 3rd, 2004, and is now home to the Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies moved here after Veterans Stadium closed. The Philadelphia Phillies won their World Series championship of 2008 right here in Philadelphia at the stadium. Citizens Bank Park has been the site of many concerts such as country star Jason Aldean. The ballpark has also hosted the NHL Winter Classic between the Flyers and the New York Rangers in the year 2012. The South Philadelphia Sports Complex has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing that has not changed is the amount of memories this complex has brought to families. No matter what happens in this area in the future, every Philadelphia sports fan will remember the good times shared here with family and friends.